I just want to live in this robe. Okay, so it is Super Bowl Sunday when I'm filming this. You can tell how much into football I am. But I thought it'd be fun to do just like a chill shadow and schmooze today, catch you guys up on how I've been feeling, what's been going on, 15 days of foundation stuff, and just bring back the good old leopard robe. Comment down below if you've been following me for so long that you remember the leopard robe. It's been packed in the bottom of my things since I moved into this place. Now everyone's on the leopard train, so it inspired me to whip out the robe again. I have some new things too to stick with the leopard theme. We've got some Marc Jacobs stuff, and I'm just going to be trying a few new products in here too. Just noticed this cup has a lipstick on it, so that's great. So if you're excited for Shadow and Schmooze and you enjoy while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has donated so far to the next Beauty Wishes. It starts on February 15th, 6 p.m. Pacific time. When I'm filming this right now, it's 2 days after the launch. So far, you guys have raised a little over $11,000. So that's super exciting. If you want to support, I'll leave the link down below. Okay, friends, let's tie back the hair. By the way, I have no idea where I got this robe. My aunt actually got it for me years ago. I'm gonna use the Clarins Instant Smooth Perfecting Touch base. And this is basically just like a pore minimizer. I've used this a couple times so far, and so far I like it. I feel like it does definitely fill in the pores. Not sure if I like it more than my Revlon one, but I'm gonna keep trying it out. Okay, let me spray. I'm gonna throw it back with some Pixie Milky Mist under my makeup today. Foundations, I'm going to try mixing these two, the Ulta HD Full Coverage with Josie Maran Vibrancy. I did an update on this in the last Foundation Friday update video. This one is way too dark, but it's super pretty, like soft kind of matte, and it does have full coverage. So I'm hoping the Josie one will lighten it a bit. Okay, guys, so update time. Where do I even start? Ooh, that just scored everywhere. I just want to tell you guys a little bit of what's been going on. Mostly with like, you know, daily functioning and health stuff and 15 days of foundation and all of that. So very long story short, I just tried to explain this as I did this part and didn't go well. So 15 days of foundation, the Beauty Wishes thing is a giant task. Not only the videos, that's like half of it, just all the other stuff that goes along with it for actually building out the campaign and stuff, working with brands, dealing with the product donations, shelters, all that stuff. On top of that, I still do my 3 videos a week leading up to 15 days of foundation. So it's basically like my normal videos plus 15 extras plus all the campaign stuff, which, you know, would be fine if I was functioning every day, but my health has been in the shitter. Of course, my timing this season has been extra challenging. Probably like all the stress and stuff is not helping, but on top of it, I tried Botox again for my migraines, which I tried a couple years ago and it didn't do anything for me. Botox stops your muscles from contracting, so it helps a lot of people with migraines. It's not like cosmetic Botox. It's like they put it into your muscles, you know, deep in there. I think it was the 4th time I got it. I got a major flare up for like a week. I had like a week-long migraine straight after the Botox, and so after that I was kind of just like, no, not worth it. That was when I had a different neurologist. So my newer neurologist recommended that I try it again for my neck because I have a lot of body structural neck spine issues, and so that's where most of my migraines come. And so we thought if we could like get the muscles in my neck under control, that hopefully it wouldn't turn into a full-blown migraine. So I got that done 3 days ago in my time, and I have been feeling so shitty every day. Basically, I was supposed to film day 9 today. It's been like I have 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours a day pretty much of a little bit of relief where like I can, you know, film or be under lights and like be functioning in the world, and then the rest of the time I'm just like in bed, lights out, full-blown migraine. Imitrex isn't working, none of my usual medications are working, and that's kind of like what happened last time when I tried the Botox. So I'm hoping it passes in a couple days because I really need to wrap up the rest of the 15 days of foundation videos. I have 8 done right now. I have 6 edited, I think. So it's just very frustrating when your body just doesn't cooperate with the rest of your life. Try not to stress out about getting the rest of the videos done. Also, in the next 2 weeks, my parents are coming to visit. My boyfriend's parents are coming to visit. It's Valentine's Day. There's just lots of social things happening, and it's tax season. And if you are self-employed, you know what fun tax season is. It is like a whole other level. Usually I can crank it out in 2 full days. So I need like 2 9-hour sessions of taxes and like doing all the expenses and receipts and filing and all that stuff, and then it's done. So I just need 2 full days of that. This combo looks fine, not loving it. Like I probably wouldn't use it again. We start planning this whole thing like 6 months in advance, so we do give ourselves time, and then I start filming, like I said, in beginning of January, so like a month and a half before it actually starts. And I do that so that I can give myself time, because I know, you know, I never am functioning every day of the week, so I just never know how it's gonna go. But this time around has just been like extra difficult. I'm just trying to explain everything to you guys. I don't want this to, you know, be like I'm complaining or anything, because I brought this upon myself. Those of you who deal with chronic pain just know how freaking frustrating it can be sometimes when you just want to get things done and you just want to live your life, you know? Oh, by the way, this was the new L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, which I've been really liking. You need like a dab of it like you guys saw, and it is full coverage, and I feel like it creases a lot less than some of my other concealers on me right now, so I've been really into this. And I just rolled it into foundation. I showed this in the new at Ulta video, and I forgot to use it in that video, so I want to try it in this one. I'm going to mix it with my Physicians Formula powder. This is the Makeup Revolution Bacon Blot. So anyways, tomorrow is Monday. It's a new week. Hopefully I'll be feeling good and this Botox thing will stop. Since the videos are full day wear tests, that's the challenging part. Like usually when I film, it's a little bit easier because like this, if I have a couple hours of relief throughout the day, then I can just turn on the camera and film and get it done. But with the full day wear test videos, you obviously need to be alive the whole day. So I will somehow get it done. That's just what I keep telling myself. It always somehow happens. My boyfriend and I already booked a trip for literally the day after 15 days of foundation ends. So I'll be disconnecting and relaxing and taking a break. So we're gonna be going to Portland and just hanging out. We got an Airbnb that's super cute, so I'm excited. I'm using the Physicians Formula Healthy Powder, which I've also been really liking. It definitely gives you coverage. As far as this one versus this one is actually a lot more glowy. I've tried both of these with no foundation on, just as like a powder foundation, and they have the same amount of coverage, I would say, but this one's definitely more matte and this one's definitely more glowy. So depending on what you like. By the way, this is nothing against, you know, the campaign, the series. Like, I'm so happy and proud of everything that we've built the last 2 years. And I feel so honored that I get to work with Project Beauty Share on this. And it's something that I volunteer to take on every year. So it's not, you know, anything like that. I'm just, you know, telling you guys what's been going on. And maybe next year I need to start like 2 months in advance. Aimovig update. I just took the number 5 shot last night. So I'm thinking that's also might be why I'm like extra shitty right now, because the Aimovig has been wearing off. I do think it's been doing something for my morning ones. It just comes on later in the day. Oh, let's do a little hair update. So I have the tape-ins. Where is this hair coming from? Speaking of hair. I have tape-ins in. I've had them in for, I don't even know, a few weeks now. I'm super excited. I'm actually going to be trying out the NBR hair extensions. If you guys haven't heard of that, they're new. It's like a new technique called No Beaded Rose. Someone in Arizona, I think, developed it, and she's like trained all these stylists across the US, and there's only 2 in the state of Washington, and I'm going to be doing video with one of them, and she's going to be like putting them in my hair, so I'm super excited. That'll be end of February. That video will be coming after 15 days of foundation. If you guys have been curious about that technique or anything, you can leave any questions you want me to ask her down below in the video. Wow, it's amazing how much better your brow products go on after you pluck your eyebrows. Truly incredible. So like I said, my parents are coming to visit here in a couple weeks, so I might try and film a video with one of them. If you have any ideas what we could film, let me know down below. My dad and I just did the Dad Guesses the Price of Makeup video, so if you missed that, I'll link that in the eye and down below. Pretty good. You should go watch it if you missed it. My dad loves being in front of the camera, so if you have any video ideas, I'm sure he would be thrilled to film again. Using this Hourglass bronzer. This is so weird. It looks like it's gonna be white, but it somehow is not. It's diffused bronze light is the shade. So on my channel, my how to paint furniture without sanding video is actually my most popular video to date. I think Dermacol might have surpassed it now, but for like years, it was like my only video that has ever hit over 1 million views and all this stuff. And it is one of the most embarrassing videos. It's the most embarrassing video that's still on my channel. All of my other old ones are like on private. But that one I'm actually planning on redoing soon because I have a piece of furniture that I want to paint. I'm basically just going to do like an updated version of it, but showing you guys like actually painting the furniture so that I can put that one on private. I'm also working on a gallery wall in my dining room. So I ordered a ton of prints from Etsy. I printed them out on Walgreens, and then I ordered a bunch of frames and stuff. So I'm going to be probably like including that as part of the video. I'm going to try this Pretty Vulgar blush. I had to say that 5 times. This is in the shade Sweet Revenge, number 14. I haven't heard a whole lot about Pretty Vulgar. Are they still around, hopefully? Yeah, not like in this foundation combo. I'm going to go over my cheek area with some powder just to like blend everything out. Oh, by the way, the Makeup Revolution powder, I think I like my usual combo better. I'm going to try that again, but don't hate it, don't love it right now. My friend got me this mug for Christmas. It says, I like long romantic walks down every aisle at Target. Truth. Valentine's Day. Let's talk about it. It's coming up. Actually, when this video goes up, it'll be the week that this video goes up. I don't know which restaurant we're going to, but we are going out to dinner, and I'm gonna like dress up. I showed on Snapchat the other day the dress I think I'm gonna wear. I actually found it on ThreadUp. It was super cute. It's like a red kind of long sleeve lacy dress, and we're gonna go, I don't know where we're going because he gave me like 3 locations to choose from, but I don't know the actual restaurant, so I just chose the location, like the neighborhood in Seattle. Ooh, I haven't used this in a while. This is the Flower Beauty Highlighting Trio. I just went in with the light shade. That is pretty. But this is the first time in like, I think years that I've had an actual date on Valentine's. Last year I third wheeled my best friend. So all of the eBay things shipped out the day after the sale because everything except 2 items sold out within the first like couple hours. So if, I don't know by the time this video goes up if those will still be up, but there's 2 listings that are left. They're the ones with like darker shades. So if you have a darker complexion, or if you're a makeup artist, or if you have a friend who would like them, there's like tons of foundations and concealers in deeper shades, which is a part of the charity eBay sale. 100% of the proceeds go towards our goal. So if those are still left, I will link them down below. Okay, I feel like I need some setting spray up in here. I've been trying the Morphe setting spray. Still not quite sure what I think about it. I love the aerosol kind of sprayer on here. Really cool. I don't know why more brands don't do setting sprays like this, but I'm not sure what I think about the actual spray yet. I think I've used it about 3 times. It has a really fresh scent. So I posted a photo on Instagram of this collection because it is probably my favorite visual-wise, just like packaging launch that has been out in a long time. The Marc Jacobs Leopard collection. So we're gonna try the eyeshadow palette. Here's what the shades look like. Kind of just more neutral. To be honest, the shades don't like excite me a whole lot. The green and the brown do, but these kind of 3 shades right here, I'm like, could do without. This pink one looks really pretty, and the red also looks pretty. Oh, going in with that one. That looks gorgeous. I'm probably gonna need to use another palette for some shades. So I'll use some of these. The matte shades from the Physicians Formula Butter eyeshadow palettes. I don't think I've mentioned these. I can't remember if I talk about this in one of the 15 days of foundation videos or not. I don't think I do. My consensus on these so far, I've only used these a few times, is that the matte shades are really nice. The shimmer shades seem very off to me. Like I said, haven't like fully tried it yet, but I do want to go in with some of the matte shades from this palette. I'm gonna start out with the camel brown kind of shade right there. Ooh, that shade is pretty. So I think like a week ago, I went on a travel planning spree and basically planned like 5 trips throughout summer, throughout fall. Last summer, things booked up so quickly in Washington that you basically need to book like any kind of camping trips, anything like that, any Airbnbs for the summer right now because everything books up. And I just got super lucky that I think I went on like the day after all of the campsites opened for the year. There was like one really good one left in one of like the best campgrounds. So I booked it. That's in July, I think. Gonna be going to San Diego in June. I think Hawaii, maybe, possibly. Let's go in with the darker brown shade right here. I might, big might, be going to Japan in April because my friend's going with her work. So I figure if she's already gonna be there, might as well go. So we can go adventure around together. And Japan has been one of those places that, you know, is on my list. I think everywhere's on my list. There's really not one place that I wouldn't want to go to. But Japan's one of those places that I kind of just have been like holding off until I know someone who's living there or know someone who's going there or whatever. So I think now's the time if it works out. Do any of you guys live in Japan? Let me know down below. Or if you have any like Japan recommendations. Ooh, these are blending out so beautifully. Physicians Formula knows how to do the matte shades. They have some good matte shades. Okay, now we're gonna go in with this shade in the Leopard palette. What is this palette actually called? Probably not the Leopard palette. It's called Flamboyant. Buoyant. I feel like that Morphe spray added actually a lot of glow. Now my face is looking very glowy. I'm gonna first take this on my finger. I might use a brush to kind of like place it more after. Ooh, that's pretty. I know I say this every time I see like a light pink shimmery shade, but this would be a really pretty bride makeup shade for the lid, especially if you're doing like light pink flowers or stuff. Why does my mind go to that anytime I see an eyeshadow this shade? I'm like in awe. Whenever I talk about things like what we talked about at the beginning of the video, I usually don't end up posting the video because I don't know. I think it's super important to just look at the glass half full, just be thankful for everything and just make the most out of what you're dealt with. So whenever I like actually talk about things, I just don't want it to come across as, you know, the opposite and like complaining, because that's not the case. I just am trying to let you guys know how I've been feeling. But I'm gonna try not to delete this video. If it makes it to you, go me. I think I'm actually gonna use this like purpley shade right here. Since this is kind of pink, I think that'll be pretty just adding this to the crease. Ooh. Oh, in the other palette, it looks like there might be a matte purple shade that I'll use for my lower lash line. I'm gonna try this brown for my lower lash line too. So first I'm actually gonna go in with this brown in the palette. Press that below my lashes. Then I'm gonna blend it out with the purple. By the way, I've gotten a few questions about this ring since it's not linked below. This was actually my grandma's. So you can't find it, I don't think. But I love it. Makes me think of her every time I look at my hand. Okay, we need something for the inner corner. I think I might go back in with the highlight palette. Yeah, like this shade, it just, nothing really happens. Oops, went the wrong side. Ooh, that was a pretty inner corner highlight. So I've been actually using this Joa eyeliner quite a bit, and it reminds me almost exactly of the Physicians Formula Eye Booster, which is my favorite. The only difference is this one has like a shiny kind of finish to it. So if you like a super matte black, you won't like this, but it has a really nice applicator. It's like super smooth, easy to get a wing with it. It just doesn't dry down like totally matte, but that doesn't really bother me. Glides over shimmer really nicely, and it's super black. So I've used one of these lipsticks. Oh wait, what am I doing? We still have like mascara, lashes. Oh wow, look what's also sitting here. Should we go all out? I don't think we're gonna put on lashes today. I'm just gonna do my usual mascara. So I'm gonna layer NARS Climax with Too Faced Bare Than Sex. So I do like one thick coat of the Too Faced, and then I go in with the NARS. So for the lips, I've tried one of these shades and it was really pretty. It was a light, not this one, that looks really pretty though. It was the light pink one. This one's called Diva. This is just a really pretty, if you want like, it does have a little bit of shimmer, like a little bit metallic actually, but if you use a little bit, it looks really nice as like an everyday light pink kind of shade. I want to try this nude. This is Sugar Sugar, number 500. That looks really pretty. So I'm gonna use my Rimmel lip liner. This is 32. This is like one of my go-tos if I just want a lip liner for any kind of nude. Okay, let's go in for some Sugar Sugar. Ooh, really pretty tone. It is kind of emphasizing my dryness. My lips are super dry right now because I missed a couple days of using my Aquaphor. Swear by that stuff. That was like my holy grail when I was on Accutane, and I still use it. But I was trying out some other just new like I've been trying the Jouer lip mask that just came out, and it's just not cutting it for my lips. So I need to go back to the Aquaphor because they've just been so cracky and like dry the past couple days. So it's not one of those lipsticks that will kind of like hide it, but the tone is gorgeous. All about the tone of this nude. Is that it? I feel like I still want to talk to you guys. What else can we talk about? I feel like I just filmed that really quickly. I think I did. What the heck? Shadow and Schmoozes usually take me like a few hours to film. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Shadow and Schmooze. Sorry, it was like a little bit of a downer there at the beginning, but it's what's been going on. It's all good. It'll somehow all get done. And then we will be golden. I just want to live in this robe. Everything I used on my face will be linked down below in the description box. I'll also put a current total, since it will be more than 11,000 by the time this video goes up, of how much we've raised so far, and also the link to donate will be down below too. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.